Karak Highway, a stretch of road in Malaysia that connects Kuala Lumpur to the town of Karak. Known for its treacherous curves and dense fog, it is infamous not just for accidents, but for something far more sinister. Tonight we delve into the spine-chilling tales of Karak Highway. Constructed in the 1970s, Karak Highway was built to ease the travel between the bustling city of Kuala Lumpur and the serene town of Karak. However, this road has become notorious for its numerous accidents and even more for its ghostly legends. This highway, with its sharp turns and limited visibility, has seen countless lives lost. But what haunts the road is not just the memory of these tragedies, but the spirits of those who perished. The town of Karak, located in the state of Pahang, is a peaceful and quaint town known for its local delicacies and friendly residents. The town's economy thrives on agriculture, with lush plantations and vibrant markets offering fresh produce. Karak is also a gateway to several tourist attractions, including the Genting Highlands and the beautiful Bentong Hot Springs. Despite its calm and inviting atmosphere, the shadow of the haunted Karak Highway looms large over this town, with many locals and travelers sharing eerie tales of their encounters. One of the unwritten rules of Karak Highway is that if your car breaks down in the middle of the night, you should not get out of your vehicle under any circumstances. This rule stems from a terrifying legend that has been passed down through generations. Legend has it that a couple was driving along Karak Highway when their car unexpectedly broke down. The husband decided to leave the car to look for help despite his wife's protests. She waited anxiously, but as time passed, she fell asleep. The wife was suddenly awakened by a strange thumping sound. Remembering the rule, she stayed inside the car despite the growing unease. The thumping grew louder and more persistent, becoming unbearably loud. Just as she was about to panic, a police car arrived and shone a spotlight on her car. The policeman instructed the woman to slowly get out of the car and walk toward their vehicle, without looking back. Though unnerved by the strange instructions, she complied. As she moved away from the car, the policeman repeatedly told her not to look back. All the while, the thumping continued, growing more intense. Curiosity gnawed at her, and despite the warnings, she turned around for a quick glance. To her horror, she saw a monstrous creature perched on the roof of her car. The creature was in the middle of feasting, using her husband's head to make the thumping noise against the car roof. The sight was terrifying, and as soon as the creature realized it was being watched, it let out a blood-curdling screech and flew off into the night. One of the most famous tales is that of the yellow Volkswagen Beetle. Many motorists reported meeting this ghostly car only at night. It was said that the yellow Volkswagen will block your lane. First, it will move very slowly, forcing you to overtake it. Once you have overtaken it and continue moving along, you will notice the same yellow Volkswagen in front of you. It'll drive very slowly, once again challenging you to overtake it. Overtake it again, and after a short while you will see the same yellow Volkswagen driving slowly in front of you. As long as you keep overtaking this car, you see it in front of you again and again. They say if you look closely in the car, you would notice that there is no one in the driver's seat. If you see the yellow Volkswagen on the Karak Highway, it's best not to overtake it as it will keep reappearing in front of you, potentially luring you into an accident. If you are lucky, it would speed up and disappear into the darkness. Another haunting tale is that of the lost child. Late at night, drivers have reported seeing a young boy standing by the side of the road, crying for his mother. When the well-meaning driver offers help, the child simply points into the dense forest. If they follow, the child vanishes, leaving the driver bewildered and often lost in the jungle. Some believe this ghostly apparition is the spirit of a boy who died in a tragic accident, eternally searching for his lost mother. The lady in white is perhaps the most chilling of all. Drivers recount seeing a woman in a white dress standing on the side of the road, her face hidden by long, dark hair. Those who stopped to help her soon regret it. She remains silent throughout the journey, but as the car reaches a certain point, she simply disappears. Another chilling tale. One night, a local radio station received a chilling call from a listener. The DJ listened attentively as the man on the line told his story. He said he was driving on the highway and met with a horrible accident. His car fell down a ravine by the highway. In the car with him were his mother, father, wife, and children. He sounded depressed, speaking of how he saw his family members die. The saddest thing, he said, was that he saw himself die. Then the line went dead. The radio DJ tried calling back, but to no avail. He and most of the radio listeners brushed it off as a prank call. The very next day, newspapers reported an accident at the very same location the man on the line had mentioned. A car fell into the ravine by the Karak Highway. A couple, their parents, and children all died in the crash. The details matched the story told by the mysterious man. Legend says the radio DJ rushed back to the office to listen to the recording of that call, but all that was left on the tape was eerie silence. Karak Highway, with its beautiful scenery and essential connectivity, hides a dark history that continues to haunt its travelers. Whether you believe in ghosts or not, the stories of this highway are a stark reminder of the many lives lost on its treacherous path. Have you ever traveled on Karak Highway? Have you experienced any of these ghostly encounters? Share your stories in the comments below and stay tuned for more chilling tales from Scary Lollipop.